RWBY, Volume 9, Chapter 4, A Cat Most Curious. So we're probably going to learn more about the cat, obviously. Much to Little's chagrin, I'm sure. Hopefully it doesn't try to eat our friends. That would really suck diddly yuck. I mean, they're about the size of Little right now, so, I don't know what the Cheshire Cat eats, though. Sinking down to the depths of nowhere, I am undone. I'm probably gonna have to start skipping the intro at some point, but I have to say, frick it. Well, dealt with the chess game, really cool fights and stuff, so we did technically win the game. We got with our lives, barely, thanks to the help of the Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat. So this is where this is from. I wonder if that blacked out person's gonna be revealed. Like, once she's revealed, they'll be shown, like, properly in the intro. Or there'll still be a, blackout. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of symbolism considering we're basically following Alex's journey, so it could be a bit of symbolism how we're in her shadow. You can see it that way. Alright. Let's get into this properly now. Give me my blade already. My Crescent Rose. It's the only weapon's name that I know off the top of my head. You can turn invisible, you're screwed. Oop.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
What?
Hello.
Has a mind of its own.
Cat?
Nice animation.
Cat? Which one do you go by?
Oh, I don't go by. That belongs to the days and the years. But if you are asking me what I am, I do suppose I am indeed a cat. Most curious.
It's gonna be a long volume!
Look, my friends and I really need to get to that giant tree, and so far nothing we've tried has gotten us any further. It looks to me like we're even farther.
Yeah, I think that's because we're 6 inches tall.
Probably!
It could be both.
Very good.
Tree. Of course. That is most definitely impossible. You do not go to the tree goes to you, unless of course you're me. You see.
Not even a little bit.
Now I'm lost too.
It's a matter of perspective, I'm afraid.
But couldn't you take us then? You've been there before.
So why would I ever want to go back? Yes, I'm glad we understand one another. No sense in seeing a sight seen.
But if it's a butterfly, however...
Please. You helped Alex when she was...
Alex? How do you know her? Are you friends of hers? Lifelong nemesis? Wait, don't tell me. Okay, no, tell me.
Well, we don't know her personally. Just...
She wrote a book about her entire adventure in the ever after.
A book? Is it well liked?
Yes!
Kind of a childhood favorite of everyone's, where we're from.
Yes! Oh, please, I simply must know more. What did she write about? How was I portrayed? And do I smell a mouse?
Uh-oh.
No!
No!
From one cat to another. Could you give us a minute, please?
Oh, so they're spoken for. Well, please hurry. I have so many questions.
Are we sure they're not called the constantly annoying cat?
Got him. Totally roasted.
Thank you.
Guys, the curious
Weiss needed to win.
as an ally with an appetite for information. Just because they don't want to go back to the tree doesn't mean we can't lure them there.
Okay. Yeah, we just need to keep their attention along the way. That shouldn't be too hard. We know all sorts of...
The cat's gone.
Oh, god dang it.
But wait up! Didn't you have questions for us? We'd be happy to answer them.
I sense a but approaching.
No.
Double
I
meaning.
mean, we do still need to go to the tree, but that'll take ages, right? Plenty of time to tell you all the stuff from our world. Look, ever seen a scroll before? Ooh.
Luminous rectangle.
You get Wi-Fi in here?
What does this button do? Why is it painting tiny flat versions of me? Is that what I look like smiling?
Hook,
So many
line,
more
and
questions.
sinker.
Oh.
More like hook, line, and sucker.
The old man and the boy share a body now? Ooh, that's got some uncomfortable
Ozpin.
implications. Who thought that was a helpful way to reincarnate? The same people who put a city in the sky? Oh, speaking of Atlas,
No.
did that CL girl from the Vital Festival ever come back in a notable way? There's just
No.
so many characters to keep track of. Wait, what was my original question?
That one was just breaking the fourth wall, speaking of the audience.
You were asked about the origins of Remnant.
That's right. Woo, those two brothers. Talk about a god complex, am I right?
Well, they were gods, so
All in all,
yes.
rather entertaining summary, though I felt some of the character voices were a bit uninspired. Looking at you, wise huntress.
Again, it's wise. Just wise.
Apologies. To your credit, you lot certainly know more about the beginnings of Remnant than Alex did. That girl could barely see past her own nose.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, you know. Just hilariously concerned with trivial things.
Like?
Yeah, but she learned her lesson in the end, right?
I'd certainly say so. Oh, would you look at that? The edge of the garden's acre.
Well, that's from the tree leaves in the intro, so we're getting there close, I guess.
This entire world is put together like a bunch of mixed up puzzle pieces. How does anyone make sense of
Very
this?
accurate,
Each
actually.
area is made specifically for its inhabitants and their roles. Is it not like that on Remnant?
No.
No.
How strange.
What?
It never even occurred to me to ask that before.
I have a question I'd like to ask. How much longer before we're back to regular size?
Not long at all. The garden is just down this path and is sure to have all the ingredients we need for a lovely Grogurt parfait. Just don't go talking to anyone without me. If you're not careful.
We might get our heads cut off.
Yeah,
That is how we met, isn't it?
it is.
Oh, you Remnant folk are such troublemakers.
Well, I'm sure we'll cause a lot less trouble once we're back to normal.
Bah.
If
I
you
see
get
what all
back
the
to
fuss is
normal.
about. Some of my best friends are 6 inches tall. If I were you, I'd be more worried about...
Nice.
Oh, who was that scary sorceress you mentioned? Salim? Salem? How
No, you got it right
many
the second
times
time.
Does she need to end the world again?
4.
How are you even supposed to stop her now that Atlas is gone?
You're not helping Ruby. Not at all.
Hey, Rubes? Maybe we shouldn't worry about home right now. We've got enough problems to...
The cat! What?
God dang it.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention.
Curse you, depression!
They saw a bug.
And you didn't say anything?
It was a very interesting bug.
Better be.
All the characters from the book, why did it have to be the cat? Why couldn't we have gotten help from the lively carpenter or the rested knight? One was sweet, one was handsome.
We'll see you tonight, don't worry.
And had the attention span of a goldfish.
You know, I bet you could find a goldfish in one of these ponds.
Probably.
Hey, do you hear that?
That's a cat?
Is this the garden?
It certainly looks like a garden. But where's that humming coming from?
What are you?
I'm gonna ask you the same thing.
I am getting really tired of that question.
What question?
Oh, great.
What are you?
Oh, that question. Isn't it obvious? I am an herbalist. The herbalist. At least, until I'm not anymore.
Oh, good. Well, all questions answered then.
Let's move on!
But, my friends and I could use some help.
We need a Grogurt.
See, we're trying to get to that giant tree, but...
Help getting to the tree. Ah, yes. Everyone needs help these days.
Everyone needs help every day. That's not a new invention. People need help since the dawn of time.
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
Well, I'm like a vampire. I
Can
need
make us
permission
a
first.
Grogurt parfait, right?
How are you gonna buy anything? I don't think this is gonna go off the freaking raccoon's rules of a hug. Would I want to be hugged by this thing?
Say, you all seem a bit, hesitant. What did you say you were again?
We didn't.
Huntresses.
And what exactly does a huntress do?
Hunt.
Fight? Monsters, I guess? I'm sorry, I don't understand why this matters.
I don't understand how you don't understand. I am an herbalist. I make medicines and remedies to help others on their journeys. It is what I am. So, do you know what a huntress is, or do you guess?
Huntresses are heroes. We protect those who can't protect themselves.
Thank you. Now, would you say that you're good huntresses?
Well, we only just became them last season, so we don't really know yet.
I am trying. But you are making this far more complicated than it needs to be. We all have our titles, our roles to play. But in order to help you become whatever it is you need to become, you should really have a better understanding of what you are now.
Okay. How do we open mushroom door?
This is how a king winds up a prince. Follow me. My work is done.
So the king got turned into a prince. It's a reference to the previous episode. Dealing with this crud, I don't blame him.
Take a seat.
Whatever keeps you from exploding, dude.
Actually, I think maybe we should be going. Right, Ruby?
This won't take long.
Oh, well, we're not getting out now. Might as well.
The questions.
Alright.
What are you?
No!
Are you sure you know? You have to be sure of what you are and of what you're going to be.
Blake!
Ruby!
Yourself.
What? You don't have to go forward, you know. You could go back. Back to before. What? What are you talking about? It's simple, really. You could just be human. Or just a cat, if you wanted. Really, it's up to you. Why would I do that? Like I said, it's simple. Much simpler than trying to be a bridge between humans and faunus. Why struggle with that responsibility?
The Shnee name. Why bother anymore? What does it even stand for now? Instead, you could be a nobody. Could you imagine? Not a single bit of baggage upon your shoulders. Isn't that what you want? To be free?
To be something simpler? To be whole again?
No.
My losses, my failures, those more than anything are what have shaped me into who I am. Showed me how I need to grow. If there's something I'm missing, it's not because I've lost it. It's because I haven't found it yet. And the only way to do that is to keep going.
A simple life wouldn't be my life. My family, my friends, my culture. I belong to them just as much as they belong to me. To give that all away wouldn't be simplicity. It would be betrayal.
I don't know who you think you are, but let me tell you who I am. I am the granddaughter of a hero and the child of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom.
Sad but
and
true.
an heir to nothing. I will not be defined by my name because I will be the one to define it. I am Schnee, and I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
So, are you a huntress? Like the ones you read about in books?
Oh, God. Ruby.
No. They always saved the day, didn't they? Always knew what to do. Always won in the end. But life isn't like a fairy tale. That's right. It's up to you to make things better, isn't it?
This is inaccurate to her Volume 1 design. The fact that her eyes are dark as funk.
Your sister needs
Again,
you.
this isn't real.
Your friends need you. The whole world needs you to keep fighting forever and ever against an invincible monster that took your mother. Mom was the best, but even she failed. And that doesn't seem fair. None of this seems fair. What am I supposed to do? You can do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. You don't even have to be Ruby Rose.
What? And who else would she be?
So, what are you gonna be?
Cat.
Away from her!
Oh my, that's a bit much.
Oh, Herb, look at yourself. You're done. You're supposed to be helping others find their way, but you've lost your own. Please, let me help. And take a little bit of my heart. You'll feel much better.
I do apologize. I always was a bit of a workaholic. Huntresses, was it? Peculiar things.
This cat seems to do something wrong in the heart. Also, what the funk?
Oh, I found a cat.
What the funk? Okay. This cat is gonna be fun to be with. Well, it's got a pinch, and we couldn't save ourselves. Save Ruby's butt twice now. And help something with the heart, so I guess this is his big shtick that he helps with the heart, I guess? This caterpillar is an interesting creature. Kind of like the voice, though. It's fitting. Got a lot of models for him. They've even got it written down. Sneer, blank, ridge is not eyelid neutral. Huh. Put a lot of work into this stuff. I love the behind the scenes things though. But anyway, there's a really good scene for 3 out of 4 of the team, and unfortunately Ruby's been being down so badly that I made the comment before about look how far Ruby's fallen since Volume 1, and even the show brought it up, just like Ruby's achieved her lifelong dream. She's become what she's always wanted, and now that she's got it, she doesn't know what to do next. That moment with Crow on the steps really came back. She doesn't know what she is. Well, I'll tell you what you are. You're Ruby Rose, a hero, a huntress, and the one that's gonna stop Salem in the end. Because they're not just gonna lie down and let what happened this summer happen to you. And you will avenge your mother. And I know that for a fact. And if RWBY does ultimately get canceled, and I mean the series as a whole, and it never comes to be, And that's truly what my headcanon is. In the end, Ruby and her friends stop Salem. I don't know how, but I know that's in my headcanon. Who knows, maybe they do a freaking supersonic and get the chaos, all the freaking things together and go Super Sonic or something, I don't know, Super Saiyan or whatever the frig. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't just do that for Ruby. She needs to figure that out for herself. All of her friends have, but it's harder for her. She had so much to deal with. She's the only one that can stop Salem with her gift. But it's a gift that Salem fears. That's why she hunts down the silver-eyed warriors. She's scared of them. At least that's what I choose to believe. This is a pretty deep episode. I don't know if I call it depressing, just kind of deep. It's nice to see their Volume 1 designs again. Which will probably only piss me off more when they use the Volume 9 design, or the late volumes designs for the Justice League crossover, probably. Well, both of them, but we're gonna only got news of the second part coming out slowly. I gotta get that movie at some point. I don't know if I'll do a reaction to it or something. I don't know about that. I want to own something RWBY related. It just, money's tight. I'll get something someday. Just that cat's gonna double cross us. I know that for a friggin' fact. It's gonna be depressing because it's been nothing but helping us, and I have no idea how the heck it's gonna double cross us or why. I don't have much else to say. I need to think on this episode. This one was gonna go deep. Plus, I need to go to bed. So yeah, I won't waste your time any longer. Just hope that RWBY can find herself soon. She's been dealing with depression. Oh yeah, one more thing I do want to mention before I forget. While they're all still tiny, imagine though their voices still had the cheapy small filter going on. You know, the one with all the characters. Yours are tiny, so we need to show it with the voices. Because that would be realistic, But they're all so close to RWBY's mouth. Imagine she's probably some deep booming voice going on. It's a good thing this is Wonderland and not the real world. Otherwise, it was, that would probably be more how it works realistically. Blake's ears would just be bleeding. It's a good thing apparently the voices stayed at normal volume. Otherwise, they'd be screwed. Blake especially. Or, all my ears are bleeding. All 4 of them. Well. At least, hopefully that thing's gonna end up helping us come back up from the thing with the Grogurt. And we can go back on the track! Yeah. Hopefully. Wanna know more about that Cheshire Cat and that frickin' thing, though. The insect. Fun characters seem to be. Unfortunately, I think that we're gonna be done with the caterpillar come next episode. But, it was fun while it lasted. It's amazing how deep of a question "what are you" truly is. I know what the heck I am and who the heck I am, but if you ask me about it in more detail, you'd be like, well, that's kind of what I am. I can't really go into further detail. I just am what I am. I'm an asshole. No. But I'm gonna stop wasting time. I'm James Sullivan, and it's the Great James signing off. Later.